constant struggle with drummers in a church situation is the volume aspect, and we've tried to compensate with cages and plastic domes and exploding drummers and all this sort of thing, but there is a thing that we have to learn, and that is sensitivity, being able to be quiet and still keep the rhythm and the groove going, and also being able to be passionate and loud. Dynamics is really a wonderful thing for a drummer to learn, and often we don't learn to play softly and to play loudly, to be able to keep the same groove happening in both situations. So again, it's something that we have to sit down and learn with. Other things are, we can use different sticks and different ways of playing things. Percussion is a great way of installing quieter sound in a verse or a chorus, but things like hot rods and brushes and mallets can also provide a different feel to a song in a verse or a chorus, which would bring those sort of dynamics. Most of the time what we do is we learn the CD rather than play what's in our heart. So we'll hear this monstrous rock groove and immediately try and bring it into a church situation where it's not going to work. So we have to think outside the box and think, well, how can I actually work it in this situation? And again, let's communicate it amongst the people and say to the guy leading it, I know this is right on the CD, but is this really right for our place here? Do you know what I mean? Maybe we could try something a little bit different, a bit more groovy, a bit more this way. Let's find our own story within this song. It doesn't have to be like the CD. Who said that?
It's well worth learning how to play different dynamics with drumsticks. You can use either brushes or hot rods, but sometimes it just doesn't sound quite right. So it's well worth, when you're playing a quiet song, is to try and actually use your sticks and see if you can get the volume that's required without using hot rods. It's worth practicing playing quietly with drumsticks. Maybe try playing along to a song that is quite quiet, that maybe would usually be played with like brushes or hot rods, and just even kind of set yourself the challenge as to how quiet you can play. Maybe try and play as fast as you can but as quiet as you can, and it's just well worth learning. Having different dynamic levels available to you can be really helpful. One thing to look out for when you play quietly is that you don't slow down. This can be a tendency because you're kind of self-aware or whatever it is, but be quite focused on keeping your time.